This is Kenny. Kenny is taking 25 credits this semester. He also spends 5 nights a week with the Pitt Fight Club and is the president of his service fraternity. He signed up for an X project last semester. After he learned how much time he needed to devote to the project, he quit the team because he realized he didn't have any time left in the day to breathe. Don't be like Kenny. As a member of an X project team, you are expected to work on the project for about 6 to 10 hours every week for 6 weeks. Make sure you have the time. You will be working with a team of fellow students, sponsors, and professors on your X project. Everyone has unique skills to bring to the team, and everyone needs to be willing to work hard to have a successful project. Use Slack to communicate with your team often and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any important information. There will be several meetings each week, including meetings with your teammates, sponsors, and clients. Make sure that you put these in your calendar and set reminders for yourself. Show up to meetings on time and be respectful of each other's time. If you are running late, send a message to your teammates to let them know. Most importantly, make sure you show up. Every X project is incredibly involved and requires a lot of project planning. Meet with your team at the start of your X project to organize tasks and steps that need to be taken each week to meet deadlines and reach the end goal. Once you have these tasks outlined, use Team Gantt to organize and assign them to team members. You should also keep track of deadlines, design reviews, and other meetings in your Gantt chart. For many students, XProjects is one of their first experiences designing a product from start to finish. Start by empathizing with your clients and defining the problem in clear, specific terms. The next step is ideation. Your team should have brainstorming sessions where every idea is verbalized and discussed. After you have an idea of what you want to focus on, start prototyping. Prototype as much as possible. This step does not have to be perfect. If it is, you probably spent too much time on it. The goal is to test your prototypes, get user and client feedback, and make adjustments for your final product. Once you have constructed your final product, validate your results with testing and feedback to make final adjustments. Your team will meet with XProject sponsors once per week. You should prepare a few slides for this meeting, which should include what you accomplished during the week, your plans for next week, and any questions you might have. Do not show up for this meeting empty-handed and wait for them to lead you. Nothing will happen. There will be many things that you and your team are completely unfamiliar with at the start of your X project. Although you should research, explore other resources, and learn by trial and error, don't be afraid to also reach out to your sponsors in Slack or during design reviews. They have a lot of knowledge to share, and if they don't know the answer, they might be able to connect you to someone who does. One of the most important parts of prototyping and design is failure. If your design never fails, it will probably never change and will therefore never improve. Failing and failing fast is the best way to narrow down many ideas to highlight those best suited for your final design. Many X projects require the use of rapid prototyping and fabrication skills. One simple mistake that many students make is not using the correct materials. For example, use the correct filament with the printer you are using, choose your materials thoughtfully in the treehouse, and use flux when soldering. If you don't, your joints might end up looking like this. This is bad. Lastly, don't ever use duct tape. It leaves a sticky residue on everything, and Brandon will give you a jarring glance of disappointment. Last but not least, documentation. Take pictures of ideation, design iterations, final products, and everything in between. Keep all of your sketches, take thorough notes at meetings, and work towards constructing full project summary documents, such as a product user manual. Not only is proper documentation important so others can repeat your process, but also for showing off the process of these projects on personal portfolios and resumes.